All right, well, all of that holiday eating and drinking may have you feeling like you want a fresh start. And while you might be quick to try a detox or a cleanse, doing it the wrong way can actually be more harmful than good. Julie Fortenberry is a nutritionist at Touro, and she's back to show us how to cleanse the right way. Thanks for being here.
Glad to be here.
And this is what I'm excited for, because you see all these detox teas and diets. Is detox even good for you?
Well, detoxing naturally is, but you're right. This time of year, it's popular. People are talking about it, and I think it's because they did so much damage over the holidays. They're looking to kind of revamp themselves. And it's one of the most popular questions I get as a dietitian is, should I detox? How do I detox? What do you think of this detox? It's a buzzword.
All right, so then how do people even know when you should be detoxing?
The main thing is to listen to your body. You'll start to realize that your body is not functioning the way that it should. Maybe you're tired more often. Maybe you're having joint pains. Maybe you're feeling that your digestion is not working properly.
Gotcha.
These are all signs that your body is starting to get a little bit toxic, and you need to find a way to cleanse it.
All right, so if you are going to do that, where do you even begin? Do you pick one of these over-the-counter things that say detox on it?
I say no.
Okay.
Usually what ends up happening with the box type detox is you end up spending a lot of money. You end up very frustrated and kind of square back to where you started originally, and you have no results. So what I like to tell people is think of the big picture, just like we do with everything in life. Where do you want to end with this? And think about how you can detox on a daily basis. Because your body is capable of detoxing itself without an over-the-counter box type detox. So if you listen to your body and you prepare yourself naturally, it will take care of itself if you allow it.
That's really interesting. You think of it as a daily thing. I thought of it as always like a 1 week or a couple of days, and then you go back to your old habits.
Well, you got to think of it this way, Sheba. The damage you've done for 30, 40 years cannot be healed in 5 to 10 days. So when you think about putting it into perspective like that, you do want to try to naturally detox every day of your life and do something for your body and give your body a chance to fight for itself and defend itself like it's meant to do.
I love this. All right, so a daily project to kind of be working on. So let's talk about some of those ways to naturally detox. The first one on your list surprised me. Kind of cut down on medications.
Well, medications work on your liver. Most of them are in charge of running through your liver, and if your body is focusing so much on cleansing that, it's hard for your liver to function on its own. Talk to your doctor, see which medications you can eliminate or cut in half or even come completely off.
Really interesting. All right, and then healing your gut. How do you even begin to do that?
This is a big one, Sheba. This is important because your gut is in charge of processing food, absorbing nutrients. If your gut is clogged, to say, or if you're constantly giving it foods that it can't digest and doesn't recognize, then it can't do its job to absorb the nutrients that you need. So I always tell people to heal your gut by eating fermented foods, eating good healthy probiotics, eating high fiber foods that help with digestion, and just really give your gut a chance to absorb the nutrients.
All right, and you kind of touched on it there. Kind of simple things when you think of it in your diet, you say that actually help you detox, eating the good things and cutting down on sugars.
Right. Sugar is a very inflammatory food. So if we're eating sugar as often as we normally are, you find that your body is inflamed, and when your body's inflamed, you can't absorb the nutrients properly. So I tell people to eat from the earth as much as possible, real foods that are unprocessed. Your body recognizes these foods. When you're eating foods that are full of chemicals and hormones and things that we can't even pronounce,
can't possibly be good.
Your body doesn't recognize them, right? And so if you eat foods that are from the earth and raw, organic, real foods, your body recognizes this and it can process them quicker.
All right, so eat very simply. And then you say support your metabolism. How do you support your metabolism?
Supporting your metabolism, most people cut when they go on detoxes or cleanses. They end up cutting out main food groups. Sometimes it's fat, sometimes it's carbohydrates, sometimes it's all liquid, so you're missing all of them. Remember that you want your metabolism to be working for you 30 years from now as well. So when you eliminate certain food groups, you almost set yourself up for failure later. So you want to make sure that when you're going through a detox concept, that you still are eating good healthy fats, good proteins, and the carbohydrates as well. And that way your body can work and shift the way that it needs to without eliminating main food groups.
All right, another really simple thing on your list, you say to drink water, which I'm sure most people say, I do drink water. How much should you be drinking if you're really trying to detox yourself?
Water is key because it works on our kidneys and our liver filtering ourselves. And so you want to aim to drink half of your body weight in pure water ounces a day. So if you weigh 200 pounds, that's about 100 ounces of pure water every day.
Oh, wow.
And most people do not come close. You're
right.
I
wouldn't think so. That's a lot of water.
It's a lot of water, but again, just feeling in drinking the amount cleanses yourself and you feel better, but it also works very well for your kidneys.
Now, does it have to be pure water, or could it be water that you've made into tea or something of the sort?
I count pure water as much as possible, and I do allow usually for a lightly flavored tea as long as it wasn't sweetened with anything, keeping it clean, keeping it real, and that way you're drinking the purity.
All right, and then finally, kind of talk about some of the foods. There are foods out there, you say, that actually can help you detox naturally.
There are some foods that show promise for detoxing. Your citrus, especially your limes, your oranges are in season this time of year, so focus on those. Cilantro, your beets, garlic, any greens, again, from the earth, those are going to be the better choices. Eat them as raw as possible, like your spinach. Green tea, fish oil helps with inflammation, so those are all naturally detoxing. And again, lots of pure water. Those are easy things that you can do.
It is, and then sweating it out. I mean, we just talked about working out.
Yeah. Sweat it out, whether it's in a sauna or just walking and doing something casual that you enjoy. When you sweat, you release those toxins. So it's important that you sweat in some sort of way every single day.
For more tips on healthy eating, you can visit Touro.com.